Hi. When you're writing digital materials, adding hyperlinks and shortening URLs really makes your work look a lot more professional. So I want to just take a few minutes here to show you how simple it is to do. It's basically the same procedure to add a hyperlink any place you want to. And there are very few places today in 2016 that you cannot hyperlink. WhatsApp would be one of them. But most places you can. So for instance, here we have a PowerPoint, and I want to add a hyperlink to my blog here. So what I did is I just colored the word hyperlinks. I'm going to make that smaller. I'm going to go to my blog and Control C, go back to the PowerPoint and go to Insert Hyperlink. Since it's an existing web file, I'm going to paste that here. And then when I turn on my slideshow, I just click on the hyperlink and it takes me to my blog. Another place that's useful to know how to hyperlink is a Google Doc, or if you're using Blogger. So here the same thing, I want to hyperlink a word. I have to go to thesaurus.com. I'm going to copy the link, go back to where I want to link it, and here we see link, and I just stick it in there. I usually like to open the link in a new window if I'm given that option before. And if you want to see if it works, some places let you test the link and see that, yep, that's good. So I'm going to close it and do OK. And now this is hyperlinked. When you're writing in a forum, I want you to please find a synonym for the word awesome. So again, online thesaurus. I went to the thesaurus, I copied the link. I'm going to go to here, insert link, insert URL, open in this window frame. No, I want it to open in a new frame. You can write a title if you want to, but I don't usually bother with that, and insert. And then when somebody is reading your forum posting, they just have to click on the hyperlink that you've given. Same thing with an email. I have an email here. I've got a hyperlink here, but that looks sort of clumsy. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to copy the hyperlink, Control C, and I'm going to put it here. Google Translate. I have my link icon here. I can test it. And it works. I tell it OK, and now I've added a hyperlink to an email as well. Another really useful thing to use is a URL shortener. The URL shortener you're going to want to use if you're writing on the board and you don't want this really long link with a bunch of numbers and everything. Let's open up a different window. Okay, in order to share something like that, it's really long. So I can go to a URL shortener. There's a whole bunch of them. There's bit.ly and there's Tiny URL Shortener. But the easiest thing really to do is to have this extension on Chrome, Google URL Shortener. It automatically shortens the URL. So if I want to use this URL, I'll copy this, or I could just click and do copy, and we'll put it in our post. Or I can also make a QR code, and if you're doing an activity on a smartboard in your classroom and you want your participants to scan a barcode, this is a really way to go as well. When I copy a barcode, I'll make a QR code, and I use my snipping tool or another similar tool and make a copy. And paste it in a Word file or on a website or wherever it is that you want to paste it. So these are a few hints that you can use to make hyperlinks and shortening URLs, and in general making digital materials more accessible.